Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are here for My Hero Academia episode 30 of my rewatch series. Yeah, so I say it in every video, but if you don't know how rewatch series works, check out the first episode of the first season. I talk about it there right at the beginning, and I watch full length, so you guys need the footage yourself, and I watch it in subtitled. You guys can too, or you can watch it in dubbed. Since there's no audio on your end, you can pretty much do whichever you prefer. But just so you know, I will be watching it in, Japanese, so the subtitles might be, different if you're watching like dubbed or maybe even a different version of the subtitles. Anyway, regardless of that, a very fast recap, just because they're going to show it to us at the beginning anyway, and, this is a rewatch series, so we just like to get into things. Basically, it is UA students versus Stain, which is what the episode was last episode. That sounded weird to say. Anyway, but yeah, so we are going to see them continue to fight Stain, and I forget if this is the conclusion or not, but, we'll find out, because it's been a bit since I saw this far, like, watching the episodes without them being reactions that I just binged and forgot about what happened. Anyway, regardless, let's get into the episode, shall we? Also, I made coffee, so you guys are going to see me drinking that periodically throughout the episodes, so, yeah. Alrighty, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yep. That's why you'll die. Ooh, it's a little warm. I also put a little too much creamer in this time, but I'm gonna drink it anyway, because I don't want to waste it. Yep. Whole lot of recap. But that's fine. I love seeing Midoriya bounce around like that. Poor Ida, he's so lost right now. He's gonna save people, not take revenge. Honor his brother's name. And the intro. I love this intro so much. I should trim my beard up a bit. At least mostly, like, whenever I'm recording, I see this bit here. It's like a patch of hair that's a little more than the rest, and it goes up really high. Could trim that back a bit. I can't tell if it does on this side because the monitor is way over there. So I can't see the other side. I did trim my mustache the other day. I actually trimmed it a little too much. As you can see, it's a lot higher up than it was. It was going all the way down, but I think it was this side is a little more thick than this side is. You can even still notice it a little bit, but it's a lot better. You could really notice it before, and it looked bad. It was like that for a very long time, too. I probably should have done it before. Do. Plus Ultra, baby. Climax is the episode name. Yeah, this is back when Ida said that his brother was Ingenium. I like how... I thought about this before, actually. And I don't know if I ever mentioned it during that episode, during the rewatch. I forget if I said it or not, because it was a little bit back now. But he basically just straight up said who his brother was. Like, they have costumes. You'd think they'd have, like, secret identities, too, and that's why they wear the costumes, but maybe secret identities aren't the purpose in this world. Because he straight up said, like, my brother's Ingenium, so if you know, like, Ida's family tree, then you know that, his older brother must be Ingenium. But I guess they know that his costume is based off him, so they could probably assume, but it could also just be, like, you know, ideology kind of thing, or, like, Ingenium might be someone he looks up to, kind of like Midoriya looks up to All Might, and they're not related, so. I like how his brother, wow, brother even notices, like, the robot hands. This is what I was talking about last episode. Well, our grandfather and parents were heroes, so I was expected to be a hero by those around me. I kind of think that might be why Stain targets him. Is because, like, here, I agree with this right here. Like, he seems very heroic that he wants to help people, but it seems like there's a part of him that is a hero because it's passed down in the family kind of thing, you know? No. I still don't think Tenya deserved anything that he got. I was saying, like, that might be why Stain targeted him. Stain is so mobile. Nearly lost his whole arm. So crazy. Oh, the music. The eye tracing. Oh, yeah. Saved his arm. Barely. That's a more noble reason. Hmm. I love, like, I don't know why, like, I hate that Ida's bleeding, but I love, like, the music, the little twangs with his blood dripping down. There's something, like, really cool about that. Yeah. So crazy. Very good plan. Cool him down. Oh, God, Ida. Just taking it like a man. And Midori can move again. Oh, messed up leg though. The music, kick it up, baby. Oh, I love music in shows so much. At least in anime, I feel like it's so grand. I'm going through Fairy Tail right now too, and that's another one that has really good timing on their music and everything. Just like breaking the sound barriers, jumping. I was so scared when I first watched this that they were gonna like run into each other and it was gonna like be anticlimactic. I was gonna be so mad. As long as I have my fist. Wrecked. I love that shot so much. I like how this card, earlier they had like a little pop-up that said Stain's quirk, but this time they didn't bother. Like on that card in the transition. I just noticed that. That was interesting. Yep, so we're seeing back when Endeavor was here. He's sort of badass, I have to say, but I still am not a fan of him because he beat his wife. You never hit women, guys. It was actually a time when I was younger. I was chasing my sister around because she took I think it was an ice cream scoop and just hit me over the head with it for no reason. So I was chasing her around to get revenge, and my dad like picked me up by the shirt and was like, "Don't hit women." It's like stuck with me. It's like a very influential moment in my life. And then, of course, my sister didn't get in trouble for hitting me over the head with an ice cream scoop. I was pissed. Yep. This is when he gets the location from Midoriya. I love how he's like telling Endeavor what to do almost. I'm leaving you here. So funny. Now we're back to the here. Oof. At least he didn't break it. Oof. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And then he'd be dead. We don't know how powerful the flames were, but... Good going, Todoroki. He is out. I see a lot of times in reactions that I watch, they talk about how I know that like a lot of people say, why doesn't he just cover them in ice? And I kind of feel that way too, but on the other hand, we've already known that people express like very cold when they're stuck in his ice. You know, that it could give someone like hypothermia or even frostbite by keeping him in ice too long, which makes sense to why he doesn't like capture them in ice, in my opinion. But there's a lot of reactors that get angry that he doesn't just like cover them in ice. Oh, Endeavor. I love Endeavor's song. I actually listen to this song a lot on my own. It's one of the few songs from My Hero that I actually like look out for and actually listen to. And I might do that again after this. Blue fire burned his head right off. Ah, this song gives me chills, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Endeavor. Just a song alone gets me so hyped. This is really cool, though, how he can do this. The fire spear is cool too. I do like think his moves are cool, and I would like to see more of him. I just wish he wasn't such a dick. So many knives. It's just so convenient they found so much rope. Like, that's not just like a little bit of rope, that's a lot of rope. They have him wrapped up like 15 times. I like how they seem like they're so effortlessly dragging him, I think is what they're doing. They don't actually show him, but. Yeah. Gran Torino's such a little badass. The hero killer. A bunch of kids got him. I do like Todoroki's explanation of like why they were able to beat the hero killer so well. You know how he got like erratic and everything. Aw, Ida. Pull yourself together. You're the class rep, right? I like that line. That's how it works. It's crazy that that thing took a fire spear to the eye, presumably like through the head almost, and still lived. I was so confused at what was happening the first time. Like, I knew Midoriya got grabbed, but right here, when he licked the blood, I wasn't sure whose blood it was until, this part. But I was like, when I first saw it, immediately in my head, I'm like, wait, what? Freaking out. Stain is such a badass. Yeah. So gross. Typical anime panning to everybody's face. God, that frickin' scratching. I like how they consider that monster as someone. I don't know that I'd do that, but I guess in this world you kind of have to. Like with all like the people looking so crazy, you never know. Um, Something that we always see, or I always see in reactions, is they mention him having burns right here, but I don't know. They mentioned that his burned face was because of Todoroki in, I think, the next episode, if I remember correctly. This part's very intense too. I had like no idea what was going on, but it's like very cool imagery. I loved it. But a lot of reactors thought that he had a past with Endeavor, but I think it's just that Endeavor is one of the most fake heroes there are. Like, he's number two and totally fake, like only wanting to be a hero to be number one and to be famous. Probably way up on Stain's, like, kill list. And when he saw him, that's why he reacted that way. And then the burns are from Todoroki. I think that's how it's supposed to have played out, but if any of you guys know, like, for sure, as long as it's not like a future spoiler, then feel free to let me know in the commentos. Yeah. I want to know, like, they keep it very vague by saying this, but was it, like, because his lung got punctured, did it somehow, like, alter his quirk for a second that allowed him to, like, stun everybody? Or was everyone just that intimidated by him? It seems kind of weird because I wouldn't think like Endeavor would be intimidated by him at all. I feel like Endeavor would have just jumped right in, but he didn't move either. So I don't know. They leave us open ended. I wish we knew, because that would give some interesting dynamic to powers. Where like extreme circumstances can change how they work. Um, or like extreme body stress, because we know, like we learned during the sports festival, that even quirks like Todoroki's are technically physical abilities. So if I don't know, if something happened to Todoroki, would he be able to do like more with his power than normal, kind of like Stain did here, if it was a very like intense situation? Who knows? Almost like almost how like adrenaline, you know, you hear like the women, or not women, but mothers picking up a car to save their children because of like the adrenaline rush, like that whole rumor. Or I don't know if it's actual fact or not, but it's it's kind of interesting if it's that kind of a thing where like super adrenaline could change your abilities or something in a way. Anyway, I'm not gonna watch the preview, guys. That is the end of episode 30. Those are like two really good episodes, so. And that finishes all the episodes for this week. I'll be releasing those tomorrow, Wednesday, which I don't know why I said that, because if they're already released, you guys know that. But I was saying it for my benefit. So next week we're gonna be getting. Next week will be a little bit of a slower week at the start, I think, because we have the sum up video, the sum up episode for 31, if I remember correctly, just summing up this whole like little arc with Stain, and then 32, if I remember correctly, is a little touch on everyone's internships and the whole Froppy one. And then 33 and 34 might be getting into the new matches, I think. Actually, no, that's right. They do the test in conversation with All Might. That's a pretty good episode. And then I think we finally get into the final arc of the season. So yeah, it's going to be a slightly slower week, especially because we had these epic episodes this week. It's not going to be as epic next week, but you know, we'll get through it. Like I said in the last video, I might be changing up my format a little bit to do 2 episodes in one video, just to make it easier for uploading, but we'll see. Maybe I won't change my format midway through, because we are getting there, and it's not that bad to do, so who knows. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it there. I talked about most of the stuff I wanted to talk about during the episodes. We don't really have to cover anything. I don't tend to do long discussions after the episode for a rewatch series, but my reactions I do, which you guys should check out if you like reactions and stuff, because technically this isn't really a reaction, this is a rewatch. So, my reactions are, you know, me going into a show blind, I don't know what happens and everything. You can check those out. I have a handful of different shows up at the moment. I actually can't wait till my library of shows gets bigger, but unfortunately I'm watching 2 really long shows right now, and I only have 5 show slots going. No, I have 4 show slots going. One of them is the My Hero rewatch. One is Reincarnated as a Slime. And then I have Boruto and Fairy Tail, which are 2 longer running things that, yeah. But hopefully I will be able to, hopefully Fairy Tail doesn't go on. Like, I really like Fairy Tail, but I thought it was going to be shorter than it is, and I didn't really want to do 2 long-running shows at once, because I feel like that takes away from, like, the excitement of, like, you know, every time I finish a show, I get to start a new one, and now I only have 2 slots to do that, which is Reincarnated as a Slime, and then whenever I finish the My Hero rewatch, and then I finish up where I left off in the season of My Hero as Reaction, and then that slot will be open for a new show too. But I basically just want more shows on my channel, so I have more options for you guys. So, you know, one thing I love to do when I go to watch reactors is I'll look for a specific show. I'll be like, I want to watch a reaction to this, and I'll find a good reactor that I enjoy. I'll watch through their whole series of it, and then I'll go look at their playlist and look at what else they have. And, you know, sometimes I'll watch a bunch of different shows that they have. And that's the kind of thing I want available to my viewers as well, which is why I'm looking forward to that kind of thing. But all due time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out my reactions. Subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying. And you can check out the description for a link to my Patreon if you wish to support the channel, and also my anime list, which you can see all the shows I have ever watched for anime, and all of the shows on my plan to watch are shows that I want to watch on the channel. If you guys have any recommendations, please make sure you check the shows I've watched, because I've seen a lot of them. I have some people requesting shows that I've already seen. So check that out. I think you can control F on the list and search for the show. Usually they're in the Japanese names. That's how my anime list works. And you can search for the show, see if it's on my completed. If it's not, you can recommend it in the comments, and I will add it to the plan to watch, and it might get picked when I, replace the show. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.